Hello everyone. Okay, today I'm at my mother's. I don't have my usual props, so I'm adjusting with what I have. You should need for this little practice 2 blocks and the bolster if you have it, or 2 blocks and some cushions as I stole from my mother's sofa. I don't have the blocks, so I was just using the iron box. And the thing is, if you have 2 blocks, if you have just one block, you can put it on the medium height and with cushions or a bolster on it. If you have two, it's better. You will put the last one at the end of your mat in the highest posture, in the highest height, and the second will be at its medium height after the first, coming towards the mat. Then you will put the cushions or the bolster to do a slow path, a slow descending path from one block to the other. And then you are going to put yourself on the mat with knees at the beginning of the bolster or the cushions. Then you go down with your elbows and you reach the end of the mat, going down with your belly, finding the correct position with your hands. Your elbows are exactly parallel to the end of the mat and your hands are one over the other, and your head goes down in the center, chin going towards the chest so that you don't make some effort with your neck. If you prefer, you can also rotate your head and stay there on a side and then on the other. Just mind that you don't hyperextend your neck. You don't do this and you don't do this. You just do your cheek on your hands. For someone, this posture can be challenging because of the breasts, so you can also put one fist over the other and then find again the posture of your elbows and put your forehead to rest on the fists. This should let your breasts a little not compressed, a little free to breathe without pain. Your feet are parallel and you try to feel the release in your hips and in your lumbar spine, and then you focus on your breathing. Breath is going up and down, and it's going down in the belly to the end. You can feel it very well because your belly is flat on the floor. So you will see and you will feel what your back does, what your belly does when air passes and goes down and then comes back up. You can guide your breath or also let it be natural. I suggest you stay there for 4 minutes and then you put your hands under your shoulders, head down, push yourself up, find tabletop position and do some cat-cow, rounding your spine, and then from your groin starting to put your pelvis in the opposite direction, and then again with the pelvis coming towards the end of the mat. Your back is rounding, your head is going down, exhale. Your pelvis rotates, your sacral bone is going up, belly is going down. Inhaling, your head comes up. exhaling, starting from the lumbar and pelvic rotation. You don't do this. You do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and the head follows. Down and up. The head is the last. The first is always the pelvis. Then the back, then the neck, then the head. Pelvis, back, neck, head. So this is your cat-cow. When you finish 1 or 2 minutes of cat-cow pose, you can come back to the previous pose. So extend again your legs on your bolsters and you can rest again because your muscles in the lumbar spine will be eaten. So this will give you a different experience of flattening down all those muscles and letting it go, letting it release. This is just a little suggestion for the late part of the afternoon, maybe before dinner or as before going to sleep. I suggest you don't do this on a full stomach, but after 1 or 2 hours after eating, for example, it must be well, and this is must be good. And this is a technique to release your back pain, especially if you do a work in which you are standing or walking for many hours. So at the end of the day, you just prepare for your rest by releasing all the tension in this part of your spine. Thank you. See you next time.